What's up guys, welcome back to the channel today where I'm going to be taking you to Manhattan Beach, Toyota to pick up a new 6th generation 4Runner Trd Pro for a VIP client of ours and do a 24-hour build out. I'm in an Uber here and I'm totally enjoying the comfortable ride of this Toyota Sienna. It's my first time personally dealing with Manhattan Beach Toyota and boy am I happy with their service. I've transacted with numerous Toyota dealerships here in California and some out of state, and I can tell you that my experience here was second to none. I worked with Sal. He told me a price over the phone, no markup, while every other dealer wanted $5,000 or $10,000 above MSRP. I sent them a deposit and within a few days the vehicle arrives. And here we are now, paperwork done, and with only 2 miles on the clock, I'm loving the fresh smell of the new car as we cruise back to 88 Rotors. My first impression of the 4Runner with the new iForce Max motor is that, wow, it drives so much better than the 5th gen 4Runners with the extra torque. The iForce Max Turbo Hybrid boasts 326 horsepower with 465 pound-foot of torque that's also paired with the 8-speed automatic transmission for great acceleration and shifting. This vehicle also has a tow capacity of 5,800 pounds, so this is going to be a great overland rig and build with enough power to pull a Zion Z1 trailer that the owner has. So here we have it, vehicle's back at 88 with about 39 miles on the odometer. Time to stage this bad boy up on the rack and rip out the suspension. There's gonna be people out there that say we could have done this to a Trd off-road and save some money, that there's no need to pay for the Trd Pro suspension and end up taking it off anyway. While some of that may be true, the Trd Pro will still hold its value better, and the Trd Pro comes with more than just the suspension. The stock Trd Pro suspension is great, but we're here to make it better. We're installing a set of king shocks with remote fin reservoirs and compression adjusters on here. We're pairing it up with a CAMBURG Kinetic Billet Series uniball upper control arms and some OEM genuine Toyota secret sauce rear lift springs. Is that what it's really called? Maybe yes, maybe no. But the intent is to stiffen up the rear end with some added weight and lift it about 1.5 inches. The front kings will be adjusted to about 3 inches of lift as well. This is just part of the phase 1 of a series of upgrades on this build. Our shop 88 Rotors is located in sunny Southern California in the city of Baldwin Park. We're about 20 minutes east of downtown Los Angeles in California, USA. If you're looking to get some work done by us, please reach out to us anytime by phone, or you can always message us by clicking on the link in the description and going to our contact form. Here's the rear end with the new lift springs already installed with the King 2.5 shocks. And here it is again with the King end links installed. The front King shocks have been adjusted to about 3 inches of lift and is going on the vehicle now. I love the gloss black being one of the 2 tones on the Trd Pro models. We're going to keep the color scheme strong by installing a set of gloss black Relations race wheels RR7H on here with 35-inch tires. Remember, this is just phase 1. We'll bead block them on the next phase with 38s. But for now, we're rocking with some 35s for the time being. Yes, you heard that right, 38s. This is a build you won't want to miss, so if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing so you don't miss out on what we do to it on the next video. Not sure why these side steps come on here, but you already know that that's the first to come off for most people. We're replacing them with a gloss black set of rock sliders, but that's in the works and will be saved for the phase 2 of the build. Let's bring you in to get a closer look at the front end installed. These kinetics are also going to be replaced in the next phase. The Kings are staying though, I think. We'll see what the owner of the vehicle decides to do when the time comes. The trailing arms are going to be swapped out in the next phase as well. Of course, we're getting new bump stops on there. And for the rubber on this one, we decided to go with a set of 35, 12.5, 17 Toyo Open Country MT tires. The wheels, once again, are the RRW RR7H gloss black in a 17 by 8.5 size with the 0 offset. The final wheel and tires going on the vehicle now. Then we'll bring it back down to the ground and see how the stance turns out. I think we have it set up pretty nicely though. We're pretty confident it's going to turn out good since we've done a similar setup like this on a previous 6th generation 4Runner that came in. As a reminder, this is what the vehicle looks like immediately after being dropped from the rack. The front will settle about another inch once we scrub the wheels, so the stance that you see here is not the final stance. As with all other vehicles, remember, the wheels need to be scrubbed before you start taking any measurements. I see so many people drop and measure, then wonder why it sits lower after they scrub the wheels and tires. Just like the 3rd generation Tundra and 4th generation Tacomas, fitting 35s is quite easy on the Gen 6 4Runner. Very minimal trimming is needed, but remember, trimming is needed. So if you're not ready to buy a $75,000 truck and start cutting away, I'd recommend going with 34s. As part of our Phase 1 build out, we're installing a Westcott Designs Low Pro roof rack on here with BAJA Design XL linkables. Of course, the racks that we stock are all standard matte black, so we're throwing it on here anyway, temporarily. I'll hit up our buddy Jeff Westcott to make me a custom gloss black one, so that'll be installed in our Phase 2 with proper mounting brackets for the XL linkables as well. You can't build a truck these days without ditch lights. As much lighting that the 4Runner Trd Pro has from stock with its headlights, fogs, and front grille light bar, the ditch on trails will still need some help. So we're installing the BAJA Design S2 Pros on here in amber. Since this is a race against time right now that we're building this truck out in 24 hours for an event, we're utilizing the factory auxiliary switches for the added lights. We'll save the S-Pod Bantam X install for the next phase as well. And here we have it, less than 24 hours later. Actually, only 5.5 hours of actual work time on the vehicle. The team at 88 has done it again. We hit the proper completion time and the vehicle is where we want it to be with functioning lights. We didn't take shortcuts and skip the wiring, although we probably could have since the vehicle was only going to be on display and not turned on. Hey, but that's just not how we roll. Let's bring this bad boy out for a quick test drive now. If you guys like what you see here and want to see more, make sure to follow us on Instagram. You can find us at 88 Rotors Off-Road. So this is the current state with 42 miles on the odometer. Lifted, wheels, tires, roof rack, and some lighting. Now it's the waiting game. We wait for more suspension parts and other goodies to go on. We appreciate you guys for tuning in today. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And if you haven't already, turn on that notification bell. That way you'll get alerted the next time we post another update video on this build. Until then, take care guys.